I think the first and most important thing to remember is that when a friend or family member has breast cancer, they are still the same person they were yesterday. That diagnosis might change their circumstances and change what they're going through, but they are the same person.
So it really is important to put the person struggling with cancer at the center of things and to try to find out what is support for them.
What is the person feeling? So instead of saying, oh, I know you can do this, I know it'll be great, the question best asked is, how do you feel about this, Vern? What do you think will be the outcome? How can I support you in that? For me, it's the friend who sits with me and asks me the provocative questions, the one that makes me go into me and find out what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling. It's those deep, late night, glass of wine, fuzzy slippered conversations with my girlfriends that is the most important piece to me.
You know, being able to give a hug and say, I'm here for you, is what the person needs. It's very helpful for family members sometimes to just listen and not try to fix everything, but just listen. And that's a hard thing to do sometimes because we want to fix things for our loved ones, and this is something oftentimes you can't fix.
To be able to listen, even if the person is going through a period of time when they may not be feeling positive, upbeat, and optimistic, to be able to stay with them through that. Family can be invaluable.
They need to be very non-judgmental because the woman is trying to make the best decision she can, and they just need to be generally supportive.
Friends can also provide practical support. Can I help get you there? Or I'd like to take you there.
They are absorbing a lot of information, and having someone there as an extra set of ears to take notes for them and reiterate to the patient later what the nurse said, for example, is very important.
For friends, it's being available to do things, to help go to appointments or to take care of kids while mom and dad are at appointments, fixing meals, being helpful after procedures, or just knowing that they can count on you to follow through, that you would be there.
My parents came to the house and stayed with our family for a week or so while we were in the hospital recovering from surgery, and then all of the families that supported us by bringing meals and doing other things to take care of our children while we're going to treatments and that sort of thing.
I have a particular friend that just kind of took hold of, okay, I've got to go through chemo after surgery. She assigned everybody to a chemo day, so they drive me to and from chemo. You're on medicines that you shouldn't be driving, so you know, she just set out a whole schedule and emailed it to my husband and said, you know, here's the assignment. Which days do you want? Can you do any? Keeps him working, keeps the family going.
Maybe she might not feel up to going out for a movie, but that doesn't mean you can't go to the video store, call her up on the phone and say, hey, I just picked up this great movie, it's funny, can I bring it over and we'll watch it together?
On chemo days, I would make sure that all the toilets were clean in the house, and she said that meant a lot to her.
My husband's cousin called me on the phone one day and said, Becky, are you going to be home in about an hour? And I said, well, yeah, I'm not going anywhere. And she said, great, I'd like to come by. I had no idea what she had in mind, but she showed up at my door an hour later with a stack of CDs and a pair of rubber gloves. And she said, okay, I'm here to clean your house. You can either sit and visit or you can go take a nap. Having that energy around me, I actually got the broom and I cleaned down a cobweb I'd been staring at for about 6 weeks.
There are so many things that people can actually do to support a woman as she's going through breast cancer treatment. Breast Friends has a list of ideas that we hand out to give people ideas on how they can actually do something to help that woman go through breast cancer.
But to just get that simple piece that says, this is what you need to do. It's a gift.
My advice is just to be there for the person for whatever they need, to be physically present, to be compassionate, to listen to them, and to provide whatever support they need. You know your family member better than anyone does, and it's important to provide the things that you know that person needs most, even when they can't ask for it.